Okay, hello everyone. We have the second showcase where we create content in Blurt. And do you see my screen, by the way? So I will share the post here.
You can see it.
Okay, you can start sharing the posts you want to create in the chat, and I will show them in the video right away. And we will start talking about them one by one. So the first one I see, it's the post from Kamran. He's a witness in Blurt. So the post called "My Mother is Not Well." So you can create it, Imran. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so Kamran is my friend and he's a teammate, and his family is going through some stuff. And I got to know just now, I had a talk with him this morning, and his mother is not well. Her blood pressure is out of control, and she's in the hospital. So I thought, why not curate about him, and so that all of us can pray for his mother. So that's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry about his mother. The mother of my wife also is not well. She just yesterday she has a problem with her neck, with her leg. She couldn't walk. I don't know what happened with her. We worry about her. She's grandmother of my son also. He lost her very much. Life. We all grow up, and in the end we get sick and tired and everything. Anyway, it's life. Okay, the second post is again, I think by Imran. I see Power Club. So it's what is Power Club, by the way? I think it's your project, Imran. Yes.
Yeah, it is a project started by me, Kamran, Zahid. All three of us started this in 2020, 21. Yeah, I think somewhere around that time, January 2021. And we bring a lot of contests, competitions, and stuff like that. We have writing contests, photography contests, cricket contests, guessing contest, delegation competition contest, and all of stuff we keep doing on. Since the last 1 month, we haven't been much active because all of us in the team have been a little bit busy. So the post that I have shared here is called Instant Blurt Dispenser. So if you are on Blurt, you might know that if you want to make a comment or post or do any action on Blurt, you need a little bit of Blurt. We have fees on Blur, transaction fees. And when we started Blur, this Power Club, I saw that a lot of people, I am also a moderator on the Blur Discord, official Discord. So I see a lot of people come and they are like complaining that, oh, I can't afford this fees, it's too much. Oh, I don't have any, I can't buy Blur to make a post or something like that. So many new users come and they complain or they request, and someone from the community always donates or gifts them. So I thought, why not we start an instant dispenser? You have chocolate dispenser, cola dispenser, something like that. So I came up with the name Instant Blood Dispenser. You come on the post, you make a comment asking, I need help, I need blood for fees, and someone from our team will look at it and we will send you 10 blood instantly. The only criteria is that you should not have any liquid blood with you. So that's the only criteria. Mostly we help new users. By now, since we have started about a year, we have given away like thousands and thousands of blood to hundreds of people. Yeah, that's all about this post.
That's really cool that I see that I already upvoted that today because I like the idea and I said that, wow, it's a great initiative for newbies. Thank you a lot for running it. Yeah, it's cool when you see something already curated. So Dixon, the next post by Farren.
Before I talk about the next post, I must commend Imran for the Power Club project. I think I benefited from that project when I joined Blurt newly. There was a time I made a post and I was commenting on so many other posts, and I ran out of liquid blood. I just came online and I discovered I had 10 liquid blood sent to me by Power Club, and it was from them. I really appreciate that gesture. I think those are one of the things you enjoy on blood.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so we're here also to thank the team and people who are running great initiatives in Blurt. That's awesome. Okay, what's about the post of Farren?
Farren wrote a post concerning the 21st century, and there he highlighted a lot of things which are concerned with less, which things which have to do with less, as phones now go with wireless, cooking fireless, and he spoke so much about the things going with lesser values, and above all, he crowned it with everything becoming less, but our hope in God remains endless. And he also said that friendship also remains priceless. So he tried to, I think, with a short post, he tried to uh, call our minds towards the Creator and also to our human relationship with the other, because our lives here is an ideal relationship. One cannot but live with the other. So I enjoyed the post and I felt I should curate it.
Yeah, great post about things he's worrying about. Yeah, okay, I created. So let me check who is the next. Thank you, Dixon. The next one is also from Dixon, I guess. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The post of Epistem.
Yes. Epistem started a contest last week, and from the contest, it's about writing poems on or education or on different niche. And last week's contest was interesting though, but only 2 persons participated. I think this will be a way of encouraging people to participate in this contest, because we don't see much of educational contest on blood. But Epistem has brought to our doorstep contest which has to do with uh, educational topics which are very interesting. So I feel people could check it out and also join in the contest and also support the Epistem project. It's a wonderful project.
Yeah, I feel that I need to give him 100% because because he needs attention, and he was doing very well last time when he was in the show. So he deserves it, and I hope more people will support him, and more people will support like smart and intelligent things in Blurt. Okay, the next post from Imran by Tekras.
Yeah, so this post is by TechRace, and he has, given updates about the stuff that's going on. He's the official developer of Blurt, and he has given update about SoundCloud integration and Twitch integration and all sorts of video and audio platform integration. I think you were also having problems because you were not able to embed videos, and I had referred you to go and have a talk with TechRaise, and eventually TechRaise has been adding all the codes of all the what do you say platforms so that all you can integrate or embed any kind of video into Blurt. So this, I thought, this deserves to be curated, and it deserves people need to know about the stuff that our developer is doing. That's all from my side.
Yeah, yeah, it's really great. I also was happy when he added all that, and I had an issue with blurt.blog when I added the SoundCloud links and they didn't work. And he like it took him only about a few, I don't know, hours or something like that, and he fixed everything. And that was very cool. And I like to see more and more videos embedded in Blurt. For example, I wish to see Odyssey because I like to watch videos there in Odyssey. It's another blockchain called Libri. They have a lot of videos there. They have tipping system, and this Libri is working for a long time, and they have a lot of videos that are like impossible to censor or to delete. I wish also to see there like Bastion. Bastion is also a great video platform where people are not censored and they are supporting freedom of speech, and they use the Tor technology and a lot of other stuff. I would like to see BitChute as well. BitChute is working only with VPN in Russia, so BitChute is also great. Great platform, video platform where people also share video and never get censored. That will be great to see, and I already wrote about that somewhere. Okay, so thank you, Imran. So let's move maybe to the next one if we have. Okay, Imran again. Okay, you want to create my own post. Okay. Do it. What do you like about it? And others, you can prepare more posts. I'm afraid to open.
I am so sorry about this. I
Okay.
always forget to unmute myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the reason I want this post to be curated is because you've written about chamomile, and you always add this a little bit of sarcasm and stuff like that into your post, and I like that a lot. And you've written about chamomile. I recently bought a box of chamomile tea, and chamomile is not like native to India, so it's not very common. And I have read it in books, and watched it on TV and stuff like that. And a few days ago, I was visiting a store, and an organic store, and I found they had chamomile tea. So I bought it, and I've been drinking it every night before I go to sleep because it helps me with calm down, and it helps me uh, helps me with sleep. So I've been experimenting with it, and it's been a few days, I think a week or something like that, and it's good. And I was only thinking that it only helps with sleep, but you've mentioned so many things. Like for example, you have written about so many diseases that it can help, about your gum issues and other things. So uh, yeah, that's why I wanted to curate it. Thank you, man, for writing so much about it.
Yeah. Thank you for creating it. Do you hear me now? I'm afraid to open Telegram
Yes,
because
yes, I can hear you now.
yeah. Okay. So since we have only a few of us here creating, so I think we can just take a look at the new page and I don't know, or tell me about your favorite, for example, bloggers, favorite content creators in Blurt, and I will open their posts and read them. So I will give you some time to think about your favorite bloggers, or you can share the names in the chat or their profile links. And meanwhile, to not stop this, I will just, I don't know, maybe find a good post from Ultraviolet Mag. She is like the co-founder, you can say, of Blurtcast, and she was the reason why Blurtcast was created, and she gave the idea of like creating a show where people get supported and where everyone will have a voice, and that's why I see important always to mention her and to check her posts. And by the way, she is always sharing great posts, because since I followed her, I see her. Even me, I don't like reblurt a lot of posts, but she always kind of share a lot of good posts usually. So that is it, I think. So you can share the names of your favorite bloggers in the chat. We can talk about them as well. It's funny. So I just created
My
ultraviolet
favorite
mug, and
blog, I just blogged about Uganda donating uniforms to Uganda. Is a retro. I can just share the link.
yeah, share the link in the chat, because I can't find it by the name, spell it, write it.
All right, then I'll share the link right away.
Imran, it's enough for you? You don't have anything else?
I am trying to scroll through Blurt, and I'm trying to find I'm trying to find post. I think I have found a post. I will share it with you once I finish reading it. Okay.
Yeah. The Dixon already has a post from his favorite content creator, LK Zek. I don't
Yes.
know if it's pronounced right.
Yeah,
So you can talk about her.
she's a German. She's a German.
Mm-hmm. German.
She just made the post not too long ago, and it's about one of the works she does for the Uganda people. This is getting uniforms for some school children who can afford the uniforms. She does most of the work for school children in Uganda, and I felt I should also curate her post because many people are not opportune or like others or privileged like others to get uniform. I told you in the last Thursday show when I was asked about things I do. I told you about how I'm assisting in a school here, and well, in Nigeria and in Africa generally, not education is very much advised. Education is held at a great esteem, but not every family can afford that education. So if when I see people doing such good works, I am very impressed, and I'm always impressed with Ekazaska's work, because from what she does, she even pays school fees of some children, of which in my school here, every term we have some dropouts because they can't afford the school fees. So it's like that. Sometimes we give scholarship to students here, but we can't keep giving scholarship because the school has to grow too. So that's why
But
I love her work.
I have a question. How she helps people from Germany, like from Uganda? She's living in. She was going to Africa, or she's sending the donations, or how?
I think she's sending the donations, and sometimes she goes there. I think she's sending the donations.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's nice to see
I think
people from all around the world.
she's living. I think
What?
she was living yeah, I thought she was living in Uganda. I don't know. Maybe.
I think she was, but I don't know of now because from this post where she spoke about back here in Germany with the word back here, I felt she's in Germany already.
Yeah. So while waiting for Imran to find the post, Let's ask Dixon. By the way, you are in Nigeria. Yes, you are from Nigeria.
Yes, I'm from Nigeria.
So today, because in Blurtcast I try to avoid all the topics about politics, etc. But today Wisdom shared something about Nigeria. So I don't know what are the news there. Maybe you can say what's going on there.
There is a terrible news also for the Christian faithful. We got a report that some headers attacked a church of group of worshippers who were celebrating Pentecost Sunday at St. Joseph Catholic Church in the state here. They attacked and killed about 50 worshippers in the church. So it's a terrible news to hear, and the whole country is mourning. And these are some of the news we hardly get on the international news or the journalist report, but these things keep happening.
Yeah. It's far from your area or close to it, right?
Yes, it's far from my area, but still painful. It's far from where I stay.
Okay.
And if
so any
there
other?
was a time I told you about my dad in Benue State, the state I come from, going to refugee camps to donate some aid. I brought him on blurt. He shared one or twice some of his work, but I think he's so much busy now. He hasn't shared for a long time. It's almost round the country, all over the country. Every day we hear killings about killings and people being displaced from their homes or villages.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for letting us know about your situation. Okay, Imran has another post. You can share it as well. You can talk about it, I mean.
So I was going through just now through Blurred and checking out posts, and I have collected like a dozen posts that I can potentially talk about. But this post was kind of like too perfect to be true. You know, it's a post about a village in Iran, and I was surprised to know that they are blurt users in Iran. So I just put this link on small SEO tools, and I checked if this post was plagiarized. And thankfully, it isn't plagiarized. But I will do some research on it. So this lady has shared some very beautiful sceneries from a village. She says she went somewhere to a village called Hur, and she says that this village has a history of 10,000 years. And we all know that Iran or Persia, it is a very, very old country, and they have a lot of civilizations, a lot of old religions exist there. And she writes about she visiting her sister or going somewhere with her sister, and then she shares these amazing photographs of poppy flowers. I don't know what kind of poppy these are. I don't know, and they look really, really beautiful. And that is why I was like a little bit suspicious if this was copied from some professional website. And then as I went through, they've shared amazing photographs of flowers, and I love nature, I love flowers, I love plants, and they're making some sort of tea uh, on firewood, and it kind of looks really, really beautiful. So I thought this is the post that I want to curate, and hence I curated it. Thank you for this chance.
Yeah, thank you very much. It looks very nice with a lot of plants and in the nature. I think it's legit because I don't know. It's in my opinion. I always check, but it's not always the good criteria. Maybe I checked the Blurt Power show. She's holding like some Blurt Power joining in July 2020, and more likely it's a legit user. And nice to see people from Iran here as well. So any other posts to create? Okay, Adriana, she's from Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she, I always see this person's photographs and, photo posts, and she's like an artist of some sorts, and I have always envied artists and painters and drawers because I can't draw, and I love the way she has, you know, you can see she has made a super doggy or something, and the attention to detail, and the way she's painted it using watercolors is amazing. And I thought, this will be a good post to share, and hopefully everyone watching this video will go visit her post and give her some vote. Thank you.
Yeah, should be happy about that, because I see her also not only sharing good content every day, but she's also holding like a Blurt Power 290,000 Blurt Power she's holding. I think we have already a half hour of this. We can share more one or two posts, and that's it. And I hope the next week we will see more people interested in creating others posts, because I'm sure if we made a show where you can share your own posts and we will create it, you will see like 20 people here right away.
Yes. I used to run a show, and you would be surprised. I used to run a show way back in 2018 and 19 for a platform called Welshares, and I used to run a show called Saturday Night with Imran, and I used to have an audience of like 50 people. And then I left that platform because it wasn't going anywhere. The price wasn't going much, and I was having some health issues. And then eventually, when I came on Blurt, I started the show. I rebooted it, because all my friends from India, they were like, Imran, we need the Saturday night show with you. And so every Saturday I would have two shows, one in English and the other one in Hindi, because most of my Indian friends, they know English, but they are not that much good at speaking in English. So we used to have two shows at Saturday on a Saturday, and I think Zahid has a YouTube channel, and I have like 15-20 videos over there, like 3-hour long videos. The show would last all night, and we used to have a lot of fun. And people love talking about their own posts. And if you change this, clicks, if you change the format of this show into like share one post of your own and one post from someone else, and then I think 100 people will be here. The highest number of audience that I had was about 75 or 80. Yeah.
It's crazy. You know what? I prefer. I don't know. I hope I didn't stop the recording by mistake. I prefer to see less people here and recording, creating others, instead of having like 100 people that I can deal with. And I will always talk about muting the microphone because I use headphones, and
Yes,
I will go crazy. Who will say? Someone will tell me I am the first, I am the second, I need more upvotes than others. I am more, I don't know, more in need than others. Yeah. It's better to have like I think maximum like of 10 people who care about others and share other posts. it's also a kind of education, because people, they don't understand. They think that only sharing their posts everywhere will help them to grow their account, while I don't know, asking the support only from themselves. I think people, they need to learn to give value to get it back, and if they will come here and we will know them, we will follow them, and I mean, most of us here are creators and have good blurt power. They will learn from us. They will earn from us upvotes, and that will be much better in my opinion. Because really, if I will not see a lot of activity in the future in Blurtcast, I will be done with it. Because I want to bring more value to people, and to make others also participate and bring value to others. Okay, I think you have something to talk about river flow, Imran.
Yes. You had asked about favorite authors and stuff like that. So I was like, who are my favorite authors? And I could remember only a few. I read River Flow's posts, and sometimes we do interact, but very rarely. I haven't been commenting much these days. But I love the kind of posts she writes, because she has a garden, and I love gardening. And she always writes about her plants, her trees, and all those things. And so overall, I don't want to read one or two posts of hers, but overall, if you love gardening, if you love plants, if you love a life of nature, the kind of life I live, and the kind of life she lives, this is the person you should follow. And she recently wrote about a kangaroo or two, and it was quite good, learning about the kind of animals they have in their country. And Blurt, like you said, people only want to share their own post. People only want to talk about themselves. And yes, it is. One thing that I liked about this show that you are doing is that we have to go find someone else's. It's like you go do some hard work and bring someone's post here, and then make sure that they are curated. So I like this idea, and yes, people should do that more often. And River Flows surely deserves some attention and some recognition for the kind of content she writes. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, by the way, she has a project also in Blurt called Garden Dairy. So Garden Dairy, she is also creating a lot of posts. She's that's why people, if they are watching this, they have to understand that to have, like, let's take a look at her post, for example. She's getting like $5, $3, $7. I mean, $4. She's doing well in Blur. Why? Because she's bringing value. $7 because she's bringing that value, and I am sure she'll not going anywhere and asking for upvotes, because she's doing it very, very well. She's running, I don't know, a project. She's supporting a lot of people who, even me personally, I shared a lot of things about my garden here. It's not my garden, but the garden of neighbors. They always care about it, and she she promoted that, rewarded me. Also, I shared another post where with Fluffy Day we had a lot of fluff outside, because we have very interesting trees here, and they it looks like we have the snow in the summer. And she created that, and I see her also interacting with a lot of great content creators and reblurting them, including Ultraviolet Mag. So this is the best way to grow in Blur, to build connection, to promote others, to curate good content, to find people, but not just to expect upvotes from rain from the sky, like a rain, for doing nothing. Okay, Dixon, let's curate the last post. And as I said, I prefer to have like a few people creating great content instead of people just sharing, I don't know, simple posts to get upvotes. So, Dixon, you can tell us about the post. So, okay, you can talk about your post since nobody is here. It's even good in this
Okay.
situation.
Thanks for the opportunity. Basically, almost everyone in the group here has voted this particular post. So, uh, let me just talk about it. It's about life, basically about life. It's one of for this week, for the last anyway last week. I think this is the best post I wrote, written for my own self. So I just felt I share it with us. It's about taking advantage about the shortness of life, doing good, for it is good to do good. That's just all about the post.
Yeah, and you see, you even like coming here, you come here, and you are like in the end sharing your post, and it's okay because you already gave value to take value, and of course you deserve that. And I gave you 100% upvote because you are here, you are with us, you are always with us, with the community, you are supporting us in many different ways. And of course, if people will come here and, for example, it will be a bonus for them if they will come and create others' posts. So in the end, they can share their own post, one post in the end. So why not? We are not greedy to give upvotes or to make people happy and to support them. We just want people to also care about others, not only about themselves. Uh, yeah, I think that's enough, and I like it when it's short. It's only about 40 minutes, and the video will be little. And we said a lot of value in the video. We shared our ideas, how to grow in Blurt, how to be useful, etc. And it went very, very well, even with only us being here, like three of us. I really like it. It's calm, clean, and useful, valuable. Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for hosting this show. It's always been a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you, Dixon. Thank you, everybody. So I hope to see more people in the next show, and I hope to see you in the next quiz and other shows we have in Blurtcast. And please follow Dixon, Bam, and Imran. Vote for his witness because he's always providing value for all of us, and you see him in most of initiatives. The same about Dixon. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for everybody for participating, and goodbye.